What's up? Takes a minute for this song to get going. It's worth it. Here. While it's doing that, look at this. Genestealer cult. Jackals. Atlan Jackals or something like that. The bikers from Genestealer cult. That's the quad runner with a heavy flamer. Gave that dude a crowbar. Yeah. That's metal as fuck. I even did a bit of red on the fenders. Yeah, it's to break up that. Yeah, the Genestealer cult army. They go with my Tyranids. This is the vanguard of my Tyranid army. That's pretty hot, huh? Yeah. Sure, another one more. Do another one. He got that little shotgun in his bag. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool. What are we listening to? This is called Dripping. And that long ass thing is the album. Disintegrated something, I don't know. Disintegration album. Oh, let me do that. Okay. So we're on the first track. Some weird experimental shit. I got them X-ray photos of them. And one dude got a Devourment t-shirt on. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is classified as. A death metal, some kind of experimental death metal. I don't know. Picked this up a long time ago, and I still have it. I still spin it every now and then because I'm like, what even is this? Oh, let me get that bottom part on here. If it's hard to read on your end, it's hard to read on my end. Lyrics, I guess. More lyrics. Dripping! The Disintegration album. What does that say? Disintegration of thought patterns during a synthetic mind-traveling bliss. Man, there was a period when you had to have ridiculously long names like that. I guess it's still cool to do that, but it's just getting to the point where I just call it the Disintegration album. Yeah, because that's the first word in it. Disintegration is the one we're going with. It sounds good. The production on this is good. A little thin on the guitars, but every now and then those big boom bass drops come in. Kicks sound all like flat and sound like they're slapping meat. Experimental, y'all. Hey, that's why I'm wearing the Portal shirt. That's why I put that on. Experimental. Extreme experimental. Love it. So, on Twitter, I'm on Twitter. Look at my bio and my channel and stuff like that. You see my Twitter handle for those of you who use that. If you don't use it, you should. Twitter's a fun place. You can say a lot of wacky things. But, a Twitter guy I chat with, he's from Chicago. He's got a band called Avowed, A-V-O-W-D. It's not E-D, it's just D. Avowed, A-V-O-W-D. His handle is Black Metal Pappy. Pappy, P-A-P-I. It's got a weird handle, but Avowed's a pretty good band. If you get a chance to look at his stuff, it's over on Bandcamp, I think. I think they're trying to get the album printed so that they can sell the physical copy. I think that's what they're working towards now. They got videos on YouTube, you can check them out. So I've checked out his stuff, talked to him a few times. Seems like a really good guy. Seems like a really cool guy. We chat about various things, and we have our differences in ideologies, I guess you could say. But I hope there's a mutual respect there. I want a mutual respect there because I do respect his opinion because of stuff like this. He recommended Ancient Death, Ego Dissolution. Ancient Death. Yeah. I saw that on Facebook. He posted that on Friday morning. He's like, Friday morning, let's listen to this. And, I'll just put it this way. On a Friday morning, I needed that. I needed Ancient Death, Ego Dissolution in my life. It's on YouTube, Profound Lore Records. Ancient Death, Ego Dissolution. Go check it out. It's not like super blasting black metal. It's not like your Emperors or your Marduks or any of that depressive, suicidal stuff. But what it did have brutal. It did have the beats getting in your face. But it had a great atmosphere with that. That's important for black metal. Black metal occasionally needs good atmosphere. I'm tripping out on this. Ancient Death, Ego Dissolution. They've got quite a few albums. They've been out since 22. Actually, Ego Dissolution is their first full length, 2025. So they got demos and splits and EPs and singles. So, just somebody from Twitter recommended this, and I thought it was hot shit, and I had to bring it up to y'all. Ancient Death, check it out. It's got that beat down, slamming shit. So it's like slam, but experimental. Not experimental slam. It's slam that happens to be experimental. I don't know. What do y'all think of this? Dripping. Y'all liking that? Digging it? See, I kind of like that. He's talking over it. So crazy. YouTube algorithm gave me a band to listen to, Paralysis. There's a tons of band names named Paralysis. So just so you know, I had to go through Metal Archives and click on all of them to figure out which one this was. Paralysis from Mediaire, Louisiana. Josh from the Swamp, what's up? Do you know this? Josh probably not only knows, he probably owns a demo tape by it, saw him live or some shit. That classical guitar with them nylon strings, oh yeah. It's Renaissance. Don't ask me how I know that. Years of music theory. Hope y'all's week is going good. Little sequencer there. Anyways, Paralysis. Patrons of the Dark. Check that out. 1992. That's old school. I'm from the Houston area, and I did not know about this. This totally went past me. But I think 1992, Patrons of the Dark. Experimental, y'all. Paralysis, Patrons of the Dark, from Louisiana. That's good shit. There's a channel on YouTube that actually has every single track, not every single track, but maybe. But instead of doing the full album, they got every single track, like, individually in a video. So that's how you have to listen to it. But you'll know it when you see it. Gordon, that's one song. Gordon, check that one out. That's the one that keeps popping up. Scorched by Demons. Oh, Patrons of the Dark. Shroud of Iniquity. Decomposed. See, that's death metal right there. When a song's just called Decomposed. Straight and to the point. Yeah. Paralysis, Louisiana, check that out. An Ancient Death from Norway. And Dripping. Nobody talks about this album. I've heard nobody bring this album up. I've seen it on YouTube. This album's on YouTube. You can listen to it to your heart's content. But nobody brings it up, so I was curious why. Probably because it's experimental. It's like Portal. You know, some people love it, some people hate it. I like it. I wouldn't say I love it, but I like it. It's like Dripping. I like it. I love it. Justin the other day had one of those paid reviews. Paid review. And I had to go check it out myself. Obscene Liar, Miserable Dominion. Doom. It's doom metal. Did anyone check out Obscene Liar, Miserable Dominion EP? Did anybody check that out? I did. It is doom. It's long and slow. It had a good sound. The production was done well. Everything came in really clearly. You know, it wasn't like a lo-fi recording. It was they did the best they could with that one, and it sounded pretty good. But any Doom fans out there? Doom is just so meh to me. And I guess there's times when Doom is good, but then there's times when Doom is.
Style. You just say, well, here I am, you know, as a human being. How can I express myself? Totally and completely. Now, that way, you won't create a style, because style is a crystallization.
I have no idea what that is. I think that was Bruce Lee talking. I think so. So Miserable Dominion by Obscene Liar. It's Doom. That sounded good. Anybody out there check it out? What do they think about it? What do y'all think about Doom? I like when Doom is used in music, kind of like early Incantation, or, you know, Mortician to an extent. Mortician has some doomy parts to him. When it's like that, the low and slow, heavy, drawn-out parts to create an atmosphere, yeah. But when it just does that all the time, meh. You're creating an atmosphere, and you got blasting, and you got heavy, and you got bouncy, and you got hitting riffs. Kind of need it all. Yeah. Doom should be an element, not a whole style. Unless there's anybody out there that can name a Doom band that's like really fucking cool. I guess like Saint Vitus. Like an old school Doom type band. To me, it just sounds like rock and roll. It just sounds like what would happen if rock bands decided to just do extreme music, but they didn't play extreme. They just played rock, but they were trying to be extreme. That's to me what doom is. So, y'all help me out. Help all of us out. Name some doom bands that you like. That you might think maybe some of us would enjoy. Some of us more on the extreme end of metal. The deep end. I had a friend, he was like, oh, I listened to Metallica, that was Kill 'Em All, that's how I got into metal, was Metallica. And I was like, butchered at birth. This guy, me and him go back a ways, and he was like, damn, you went into the deep end. I was like, I heard Metallica, was like, yeah, I don't care. What's this? Self-titled Deicide, Butchered at Birth, Napalm Death, Harmony Corruption, Obituary, Cause of Death. What else? Yeah, those were. I heard that shit and was like, I'm into metal now. I'm now into metal. Probably like 92, I guess. Yeah, about 92 when Butchered It came out. I saw that album art and was like, I don't know what this is, but I gotta have it. So, anyways. Moving on. Okay, well, that's the list I brought out for today. Dripping. If you don't believe me, it's to the right there somewhere. So somebody wanted me to bring up motorcycles and that kind of stuff in the conversation. So I'm gonna do that at some point. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I own an Indian motorcycle and a Victory. I ride. I have ridden with clubs. I have been around diamond clubs. One in particular. I'm not sure how much of that I want to share. Just because there's things about that I just don't feel comfortable talking about. But just know that I was in the club scene for a while. I did ride with clubs. And I have been around diamonds. One in particular. So maybe I'll comment on that a little bit later. So stay tuned if there's anybody who wants to talk about motorcycles or any tales of riding. I prefer twists and turns through the mountains and stuff like that. Good time, really test the riding. Anybody out there ridden before knows anything about riding? It's all about the clutch and the friction zone. You can master the friction zone and that clutch. You can master that, you master riding. Anybody can pop a clutch and go. Anybody can do it. But knowing when to use that clutch and that throttle, knowing when to do that, that is where you become a rider. And being in a club and literally being side by side with a guy you can reach out. I have literally done this. Been riding, we knuckle bump each other doing 65, 75, 85 down the highway, knuckle bump each other. You got guys in front of you. You know, at times you can't even see their tire touching the ground. They're that close to you. You got guys behind you. You look in the mirror, all you see is your brother. So I've ridden in packs like that. It's fucking exciting. It's one of the coolest things ever. It takes nerves of fucking steel. And you got to be a good rider. And, well, anyways, that's just a little dabble of motorcycles and more stuff. I'll talk about that later. Anyways, comment below if you like the motorcycle type stuff and the club scene type stuff. Maybe we'll talk about some things. Anyways, I'm Count O'Brien, your Appalachian warlord. It's not voluntary, it's tyranny. Later, y'all. Have a great week.